It's so satisfying. Holy Jesus, God in heaven, knowing, precious girl. Excuse me. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not being very patient here. It's very rude of me, I agree.
Because I don't understand, really. In
Sweetheart,
your example, I'm
sweetheart,
already not doing this
sweetheart,
act.
it's everything in this life, from the second you're born, up until now, is the fruit of things you've done in the past.
Okay.
It's just your life is your garden, and everything that's growing in it is things you planted in it from the past. So now that you've got the weed there called no one believes, let's say it's lying in the past, and no one believes your words even if you're telling the truth, and the pain is unbearable because I'm speaking the truth, then you identify the cause, lying in the past. So you mightn't change it much now, but you stop lying from this second, then in the future people will always believe your words. That's how you solve the problem. You still can't hear it. What's your problem?
You can't.
Because I'm already not lying.
Excuse me, you're not hearing. You're not. That's too late now to change it. That's too late for this time. But you learn the lesson and you realise, but that's different. That's the other way around. That's a good karma. That people, even though, oh God, listen, darling, there's a kind of karma called experiences similar to the cause, which is how you're seen and treated by others. In this life, you have another which is your tendencies. So you have one tendency to be speaking the truth due to past truth speaking. You have another track of karma, which is now, in this case, due to lying in the past. So there's two together. One is your tendency now to speak the truth from past truth-telling. The other one is how you're seen by others. And in this case, this is from lying in the past. So you speak the truth, no one believes you. They're two separate tracks. So why is nobody believing me? I'm speaking the truth. I must have lied in the past. So conclusion, stop lying now and make an extra effort to purify your past lying. Right? Purify it by doing the four opponent powers and reaffirm that you will not lie again. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. You sure? A little bit?
Yeah.
Go on, please go. What? Yes.
I'm waiting for half an hour.
Well then, what to do? Yes. Go.
Sure.
Go on.
Vajrasattva.
Yes.
Purifying body, speech and mind.
What do you mean purifying body, speech? Oh, in the practice, you go on.
When I say that I purify the mind, can I say that I purify the kleshas?
Sweetheart, if you're not purifying the delusions, what the hell are you purifying?
Okay, just to make sure.
But I'm just asking you, what else do you think there is there to purify? What have you heard of that wouldn't be delusions that you wish to purify?
It just dawned upon me that it's the same.
Well, I'm very happy it dawned upon you. You see it. What's your question?
To make sure.
Go on. No, of course not. That's right. Yes.
The question is when you're doing the Mahamudra meditation,
Yes.
and you're searching for the self, when you're
Concentrating on your consciousness, yeah.
then the fear is coming, and you said
It's a fear, that's a marvelous sign if your fear comes. So then?
you said it's an obstacle to...
No, to resist it, yeah.
Yeah, and what I don't
Don't be scared of it.
Yeah, what,
Don't be scared of it.
And what to do.
Right there, don't be scared of it. Don't resist it. Don't push it away, that's all. Because aversion is very strong. When attachment, when you're not getting what you like, fear and panic come.
Yeah.
So then we rush, we push it away and keep looking at it. That's practice every single day. Look at anger. You know when you freak out when something wrong happens. How dare you do that? It is not, that's like fear. So then don't resist it. That's the most profound way to stop anger. Don't resist. Let him say the bad words. Yeah, you're right, David. I know. I'll think about that, darling. Instead of, oh my God, how dare you say that to me? This is a huge practice. If you're driving in the car and it's going, all cars going so fast and you nearly almost crash, we have fear and we lose the plot. Keep calm, keep steady, don't resist it, because then you lose everything. It's powerful, you know, really powerful practice in daily life. Or even just hear a loud noise, we get upset. That's anger. Don't resist it. Keep steady, you know. Do you understand? That's the answer. What else, people? Before we finish? 4 minutes. We never got to compassion, we. I'm really sorry.
Not compassion on the
I know we didn't get to bed for compassion. I know. But all this is preparation for compassion. So I'll say that to finish with, okay? The more, like I said before, this. Use the analogy of, like, say, like I said before, if someone's sick, you want to help them. How can you help them if you don't even know if you don't even know what sickness is? You haven't got wisdom, so you have to have wisdom. The commonest question people ask is, how do I help my children? How do I help my daughter? She's crazy. She's chucking chairs at me, whatever. So whatever. But so the answer every time has to be, and it's almost like annoying, work on your own mind. Do the wisdom week. Understand your attachment, your anger, your fears, your jealousy, your depression. And this is actually profound. This is not our view even in psychology. It is to some degree. When you're a good therapist, you become, when you know your own mind and you have humility, that informs your ability to help the person in front of you. Do you agree with that? That's the wisdom wing. And that's where eventually you can even get clairvoyance and see their mind. And that's not mysterious in Buddhism, that's logical. Because the more you know your mind, the more you identify ego grasping and pride and jealousy, these are the things, not fixing on, not trying to think what happened to them. That gets you away. Hear the words they're saying. You will identify, my God, listen to the pain of her attachment. You can hear it yourself. You have to say it to them. Listen to their anger. Listen to their jealousy. Listen to their arrogance. Listen to their hurt. Listen to their low self-esteem. They're the words that express, are describing, are labeling their thoughts. That's a very direct way to understand a person's mind. And you can't do that until you understand your own. This is absolutely fundamental. This is logic, That's why we're so, in our culture, addicted to knowing the events and the things in the past and what happened and the triggers. That's helpful, but that's not dealing directly with what is happening in the actual thoughts themselves. Use any method you like to help them see it. You don't give them lectures about it. But when you understand your delusions, your neuroses, your mental illnesses, your kleshas, as they politely call them in Sanskrit, then you'll be equipped to help your child, your husband, the next door neighbour, whoever. Profoundly helpful, because you know your own mind. That's the wisdom wing. That's what we've been doing here. This is the basis of getting compassion. No question. So may that happen. And next time we come, we can do compassion. If I come. You invited me, didn't you? You did invite me. That's not being rude. You invited me. I don't know when I'll come. Maybe it'll be 2 years, maybe next year. We'll see what happens. We'll see. Okay. So let's do a little thing in the book. We didn't do many of the little things in your book. We'll do just a bit auspicious. We'll say a few. Oh, we never said the Heart Sutra. Come on, we'll finish by reading the Heart Sutra. Page 9. It's not in Hebrew. Where's the Hebrew?
6 in Hebrew.
6 in Hebrew. Okay, you do it in Hebrew and I'll do it in English. Okay?
Page 6.
Read it with... Okay, so you have to visualise, you have to imagine we're on Vulture Peak. This little peak, near Rajgir, very small, and we're all sitting there, and the Buddha, you have to think, the Buddha is there, he's sitting there, we imagine he's sitting there in meditation, and then Shariputra and Avalokitesvara, not as the Buddha form, but in the 10th level bodhisattva form, human, they're having a conversation. And we're sitting there with the great host of monks and the great host of bodhisattvas, and they're in the sky, some of them. So we're high, we can be in the sky listening on, okay? So we imagine this as we read with enthusiasm and with a strong aspiration, by reading these words, that it triggers our own ability to realise emptiness, okay? So you read away, and we'll say it together. Come on.
שלמות החוכמה, ויתבונן בשלמות ישראל והקים לעצמתיו. ואז דיברה חבודה, אמרה כך שלמותה נפרד, וסתר מעשה כי יצא להתאמן אותו בין הששלת והרוצה לעשות שלמות החוכמה. משנה זאת השליש ככה ובשרת מנסה והאחריה לא תשפע והעוצמה ושלקותה הנפרד. שלקותה, בין הששלת ובת הששלת רוצים לעשות במעשה המעמיק של שלמות החוכמה, יתבוננו כך. יתבוננו הטוב אף בשלמות האלה, יראים בצמתיו. החומר התפרקות מחומר, אין דקות מלבד חומר, ואין חומר מלבד דקות. כמו כן תחושה, הבחנה, רואים מורכבים ותודעה ריקים. שלמותה, כך כל התופעות נדריקות ונדלות מאפיינים, לא נוצרות, לא עוסקות, נקודות זיהומים, מופרדות מזיהומים, ללא התמעטות וללא התמעטות. שלמותה, לפיכך לדלות אין חומר, אין תחושה, אין הבחנה, אין גורמים מורכבים, אין תודעה, אין עין, אין אוזן, אין אף, אין לשון, אין גוף, אין תודעה מנטלית, אין חומר, אין צלילים, אין לבבות, אין טעמים, אין מושג מישוש, אין תופעות, אין מרכיבי עין, אין מרכיבי תודעה מנטלית, ועד למרכיבי התודעה המנטלית העיקרית. אין בערות, אין התחלת הבערות, עד הזדקנות ומוות, אין התחלת הזדקנות ומוות. כמו כן, אין סבל, מקור, התפסקות ודרך. אין חוכמה נשגבת, אין השגה ואין אי השגה. שלמותה, לפיכך, משתמשים השגה, מסכים ובמצאת אותה שלמות החוכמה, ושונים בה, משום שבדעתם אין מהפלים, אין בה פחד. משתתפו קלים מעבר לשגוי, הם מגיעים לשלמות של החלוף מעבר לצער. כמו כן, בהתאמך על שלמות החוכמה, הגיעו כל הבודות השוכנים לשלושת הזמנים, בבודיות שלמה של המלכותית. הערה השמלכת. לפיכך, מנטרה שלמות החוכמה, מנטרה הידיעה הגדולה, המנטרה שאין העולם ממנה, המנטרה משתתפה לשכן שלו, המנטרה המשנה בגלל שלם חוסר, משום שאינה תשאירית, דשא אמיתית, מנטרה שלמות החוכמה נאמרת. תאייתה, יתה יתה, פרסם יתה, בודי סבבה, שלמותה, עד לא ניסה במעשת ולהתאמן כך בשלמות החוכמה המנטרה. ואז לצער הגמרא צמצום וקריזי הזה, ונסענו לשבת בבוצה במעצר טוב מאוד, בין השושלת וקרקע, בין השושלת וקרקע. יש לעשות שלמות החוכמה מעמיקה, כפי שציינת, ואתה תדעת יפה ונצלחו בכך. שהעמיקה בגוון כבירתו כך, סמכו שליקותה הנכבד, ובצרת המעצר והאריה והאריה שתעבר והעוצמה. הסובבים האלה כולם בצירוף האישיות השמיניות, בני האנוש, ששבת המנהגים החוצה, הגנדה ובה, תיקחו את שלך ובגנדה.
Okay, good. So maybe just to say, I don't know, thank you everybody. Thank you for all your wonderful questions. I'm sorry for my patience, I'm very naughty. Thank you for all your questions. Perfect.
You say dedication?
What?
Dedication?
Yeah, we sort of did it already with all that. You can't wish for better. It's all right. I mean, yeah, okay. Let's just think. In our own words, let's think, okay? In our own words, let's think. In our own words, the meaning of the prayers. We just think. We've sown all these seeds. That's really what we're thinking. Dedication is that. You've like done 2 whole days of gardening, right? So in the beginning we decided we're going to do a bit of gardening, and we thought, why are we going to do some gardening? Because we wanted to have delicious vegetables so we could give them all away to sentient beings. So now at the end we remind ourselves why we did the gardening, so that when we do get all the vegetables, we'll give them away to all sentient beings. That's what dedication is, okay? And then we think, just to finish, that maybe bodhicitta, this amazing aspiration, this the culmination of compassion. It's not compassion, it's the result of compassion. This aspiration to never give up helping others. So may that grow and grow in the household. And I want to keep telling you people, because you Israelis blow my mind, you know. All you people have made strong aspirations from your bodhisattva path in past lives to be born in a place where you can be useful. So that's a serious obligation you have. Wow. I admire. Okay? Don't forget. You caused yourself to be born here. You did it. So do the job, you know. And then never give up. It's my feeling. Never give up. No matter how bad it gets, no matter how depressed, how miserable, how horrible the husband is, how mean the wife is, how dreadful the job is, how horrible the Palestinians are. Never give up, okay? Just keep moving. Just keep moving. Yeah, you should edit all those words I say. I like it. I don't mean to be rude. Do you understand? Politics is dangerous. Do you understand? Don't give up it. Okay. Thanks everyone. Cheers.
Dear Venerable Robina, on behalf of myself and all the participants in the course, we would like to thank you from the bottom of our hearts for your inspiring, elaborate, intense, and sometimes hilariously funny teaching.
Oh, well, just as well as funny.
And hopefully
Okay.
you will come and teach
Oh,
us
I'm happy to
again
come
real
back.
soon.
Yeah, I'm happy to come back.
And on a personal note, I would never cheat on you.
Okay. Very courageous. You probably leave me, not cheat. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, you people. Goodbye, everybody. What happened to Abraham? He left. Where's he gone? Goodbye, Abraham. Say goodbye to him from me, okay? Okay, just appeared to rainbow bottom, you know. Thanks, everybody. Goodbye. I'm going to leave now. Shahan's going to take me back. Aren't you driving me? You're my driver? Good. I'll leave now. My bag is packed and I will go. Thank you, darling. You're all amazing. I really sincerely mean that, okay? We never got to the animal discussion, did we? Next time. Okay. Okay, darling. Thank you. What's that? I don't need that. I need that.